Every year, corporations pour vast amounts of capital and time into deploying new software, optimizing workflows, and rolling out structural initiatives. Yet, despite a heavy investment in design and funding, the majority of these business optimization projects fail to deliver the expected results upon deployment. The failure rarely happens in the software. The technology and theoretical processes usually operate exactly the way they were designed. The breakdown occurs with the person sitting behind the screen, the human operator making the daily decisions that actually move the system forward. When people feel disconnected from the company's broader objectives, their internal motivation drops. The daily work becomes a series of disconnected tasks rather than a path toward a goal. This process flowchart illustrates the compounding effect. You can build a pristine technical pipeline, but when it reaches a disengaged operator, errors begin to surface, disrupting the system from the inside. Structural improvements to a business process can only succeed if the organization also addresses the engagement of the people running it. Solving this requires shifting focus away from the software architecture and looking at the mechanics of human motivation. This is the real purpose of gamification. It is not about turning corporate spreadsheets into video games or adding superficial points to a task. True gamification is the application of behavioral psychology to corporate challenges to encourage intrinsic motivation. We are biologically wired to seek out a sense of progress and the satisfaction of reaching a milestone. This visualization shows how psychological needs are met. When taking an action, users see visual progress and receive immediate feedback. This loop alters how employees perceive work. By linking individual progress to this central node, daily actions connect to the organization's broader success. Gamification acts as a bridge between abstract corporate goals and the daily psychological needs of the workforce. Applying these psychological principles to a complex corporate environment requires a data-driven approach to ensure the results are organized and measurable. At the Ultimate Kings, we avoid generic reward systems. We build specific motivational architectures based on an organization's unique data. We build these systems by combining 3 layers: behavioral science, artificial intelligence, and performance data. Before designing solutions, we audit your operational challenges, allowing the system to adapt to existing metrics and structural needs of the company. The resulting environment is built to align with the specific behaviors and workflows of that particular workforce. This tailored, data-driven approach provides a precise method for driving measurable business change. In this environment, individual daily actions converge toward the organization's macro objectives. When these actions align, we see improvements in workforce productivity and the consistency of optimized workflows. These improvements support better leadership development and lead to consistent customer experiences. In an environment where most companies have access to similar technology, having efficient processes is no longer the only factor in staying ahead. Performance is increasingly tied to the human element and the ability to systematically engineer motivation within the workforce. Organizations that want to improve their performance can join the conversation with Ultimate Kings. Learn more about our solutions for intelligent, human-centered gamification.